everyone, my name's Marie, I'm from Stoke-on-Trent Sixth Form College and I'm here to talk to you today all around your 6 top tips for what you might be thinking about for your next steps after school. So, tip number 1. So tip number 1 is thinking about your progression pathway. So this is really important on what decisions you're going to make. So we have a couple of options that you can choose from. The first being you can choose a more academic route. So usually a more academic route is the route of A levels. So it is mainly exam based and you will usually do your exams at the end of the course or the end of the first year. So for those of you that know that you do sit exams quite well, an academic route could be a good choice for you. So the other option that we've got is a vocational pathway that you could take. So this is a more practical route for those of you that may not like sitting exams as much, or you just feel that you work better through coursework and through assignments as you go through your course. So vocational routes are BTECs, CTECs, and they usually equate to the equivalent of A level. And then lastly, we have got a relatively new qualification, which is the T level. So this is something that, like I've just said, is relatively new, and what the T level means is that 1 T level is the equivalent to 3 A levels. It's an 80-20 split. You will spend 80% of your time still studying at college and 20% of your time in an industry placement, gaining that vital work experience. So tip number 2 that I have for you is visits. So this is another really important part of what your next steps might be. Go and visit some colleges. So this is really important. You need to make sure that you like the feel of the place, that you get to see where you're going to be taught, you get to meet some of your teachers, and also it gives you that opportunity to really know where you're going to be studying. This is where you're going to be for a minimum of 2 years, so you've really got to love it. Tip number 3 then that I've got for you is do your research. This is so important. It might seem that it's quite far away, but it's really not. It's only around the corner. So you need to be making sure that you are doing that vital research, getting online, looking at some of the college websites, look at some prospectuses. Another really key thing is ask people around you. Have you got brothers, sisters? Have they been through what you're going through now? Right, so tip number 4. One of the most important things that I can say to you is ultimately that decision is always going to be yours. So make sure that it's the right choice for you. It's not what your parents want you to do, what your teachers want you to do, what you think your friends have said that you should do. It's always your choice. It's that choice of what you're most passionate about, what you're good at, and what you're going to enjoy doing for a future career. So tip number 5 for you is choose subjects that you're going to enjoy. This is again really important. Make sure you choose subjects that you are very good at, things that you absolutely love, that you've got a passion and an interest in. Make sure that it's going to hold your interest. Like I've said to you previously, it's for a minimum of 2 years. It's something that you've got to be fully immersed in and know that you're going to complete that qualification. And lastly for you then is tip number 6, and that is that you keep your options open. So you've got lots of decisions to make, but this is all around giving you those top tips to make the best informed decisions for you. So just remember that you do not have to make a decision until you get your GCSE results, but you can apply for more than one college, so get your applications in. It doesn't mean that you then have to come and study with us if you make an application. It just means that you're letting us know that there's that interest there, and then we can make sure that we have those conversations with you and make sure we support you on those next steps. Okay then, so that has been our 6 top tips for you. Hopefully you found that really helpful, you found it really insightful, and you've got some things to be going forward with in making those decisions for your next steps. If you do, however, have any questions at all, please get in touch with us and we're more than happy to help.